Hey guys, today we're going to use the past to try to predict the future in terms of print-on-demand trends, of course. If you guys watch my Sunday video series, Top 5 Niches of the Week, you know that I like to look back in time about 11 months to try to guess what might be upcoming in terms of trends. But I was actually thinking we take it a step further and go back in time multiple years in today's episode to try to find some potential bestsellers, or at least, opportunity that could become a bestseller that maybe was a bestseller last election cycle that isn't quite being tapped yet in 2024. So let's get to it. So let's get started. We're going to jump in a time capsule and go back in time 4 years ago, which I think a lot of people are probably ready to forget what life was like 4 years ago. But you know what? For the purpose of selling more t-shirts in 2024, we're going to do this exercise, made possible, by the way, by Merch Dominator. Without them, I don't know how we would do it, because I certainly didn't keep records of what was trending 4 years ago, but they did. So we're going to use them. It's linked in the description. Follow along. All right, so on the left-hand navigation, I'm going to MBA and KDP. Then I'm going to go to Merch Archive. Now, the purpose of us doing this is that right now, the political niche is trending like crazy. So maybe we can go back to the last election cycle and find some opportunities. It's not strictly for the political stuff, by the way. I mean, if anything is cyclical related to the political election cycle, maybe. But also, what else was trending back then? So what we can do is go to where it says search by date. And I'm going to change the year to 2020. Okay. And then I usually like to look a month out in the advance. So why don't we even just look at September 2020? We'll go to September 1st, 2020. And then all I have to do is hit search. Check this out. It's got records. It's got receipts. So let's see if we can't apply some of what was trending then to today. The election stuff is the lowest hanging fruit. But, let's just see what we get. So we have the Trump 2020. We have that vertical American flag. I've mentioned how the vertical American flag is a reusable design style. And for my private community members, I've made that template for them so that all they have to do is change the text and enter a bunch of different evergreen niches, including the election. Why not? So just saying, that's one that should be noted. Vertical American flag. And of course, guys, what would we do? We would change 2020 to 2024. Yes. Up next, we've got the science is real, Black Lives Matter, no human is illegal, love is love, women's rights are human rights, kindness is everything. It's probably not relevant to the 2024 election, but these were definitely trending back in 2020. Next one, anti-Trump rhetoric. We have the vote in the detergent logo style. Removes stubborn orange stains. Now that is a prime example of learning from the past and applying it to 2024, because what do we see trending right now? Yes, that exact design, except instead of vote, it says Kamala, and then underneath it says removes stubborn orange stains. I don't remember if it said stubborn or if it said something else like annoying. But either way, somebody remembered that one. They went back in their bag. They updated the template, and they're making a ton of sales. All right. That's why we're doing this video. Come on now. If you're not drawing inspiration from what other people have done that we could have done and can still do, then I don't know, man. I can't help you. Black Lives Matter, that was actually pretty cyclical, 2016, 2020. It doesn't look like 2024 rearing its head. Who knows, though? If it does, there's going to be demand, okay? 45 squared, okay? And now what would we do? 47 squared, right? There you go, or 45, 47. BLM again, the Science is Real shirt. Trump 2020, the sequel. Trump 2024, the sequel, right? Still works. Below that, it says make liberals cry again. So perhaps maybe you implement that as well. Also, just looking back at these design styles, there's no harm done there in studying the previously popular design styles for our election themed merchandise. The Pluto shirt, evergreen. Melanin was the BLM stuff. Together We Rise. That could be considered BLM, but that could also be associated probably with Kamala, right? I could be wrong, by the way. Again, my whole perception of politics is informed by t-shirt sales, so I'm just guessing, but it might be something you could do with that, with the fists in the air and the rainbow fists and the melanin theme. After that, we have a Trump girl shirt. It says, yes, I'm a Trump girl, get over it. make the 2024 version of that. I'm not saying steal anybody's designs. I'm saying use it as inspiration. And then, of course, what do you change? Well, there's no date element on this design, but you can implement a date element. So it's the yes, I'm a Trump girl 2024, or yes, I'm a Trump girl, get over it 2024. Slip the element in there somehow. God, guns, and Trump. Another shirt right here, perhaps the 2024 version, but be careful with the guns and the Trump and mixing those two things. Obviously, after recent events, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Martin Luther King quote. Be kind. So, I mean, yeah, the BLM stuff, maybe we see that was a big trend. We'll just skip through it because I think the most actionable advice, and I want this video to be useful, is going to be in the election stuff, as far as I can tell, as of the recording date, August 7th. You have the impeach this with Donald Trump flicking off the cameras. I don't know if that's as relevant, but maybe perhaps there's something you can do with that where it's the like Trump pushing back, fighting back aspect for 2024. What else? 8645. Okay. I think that's anti-Trump, right? The general generic vote. Okay. By the way, don't be afraid to sell to people that are like in the middle. Like I had somebody message me yesterday. I don't know how they found me. They literally just wanted me to make them like some neutral political stuff. You know what I mean? They didn't want one side or the other. They just wanted the like the nobody for president type stuff. You know what I mean? And then as we continue to scroll, kind of deviates from the election stuff. I mean, what we can do though, guys, is even go into 2021 and prepare for inauguration as well. Okay, so I don't have the date memorized when it happened. Let's just go straight to the middle of 2021. Okay, and we have a good bit of Valentine's Day stuff. Biden won, get over it. Okay, so you could prepare some designs that say Trump won, get over it. Kamala won, get over it. Again, we're just learning from the past here. Continue to scroll. Anything else related? The impeach this. So it's not guaranteed that we're going to get, strictly election stuff. And they don't have every single design indexed. Keep that in mind as well. Somebody posted the Trump 2024, I'll be back. So if Trump loses, we have the 2028 version of that shirt. You get what I'm saying? Again, this is just a game that we're playing with how we structure our designs. And as you guys know, the people that are earliest tend to capture the initial sales rush and cement themselves as the best seller. It's not a guarantee, but it does happen relatively often. So anything else that we can learn from as I scroll? 45 squared. I think we had seen that already. What else is there to see? End of an error. Okay, there you go. End of an error. People that don't like Joe Biden. This shirt literally says end of an error, January 20th, 2021. And I think the inauguration is the 20th of 2025. So same date, I think. But anyways, you see what I'm saying? End of an error, January 20th, 2021. You make the 2025 version of that, and we're cooking, guys. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this. And how hard was it for us to find these? We went to Merch Dominator. We went to the archive. We input a couple dates, and that was that. Another Trump one. You know what I mean? These are for the Trump supporters after he didn't win. You know what I mean? Trump, take America back 2024. So what is this telling us? I would not have been thinking of doing the 2024 stuff back in 2021, but sellers were on top of this. And all of these shirts have BSRs. They were selling really well. And this was pre-BSR adjustment. So when you see like 114,000 BSR today, that's not great. It's still okay. But back then, that was a lot more of a desirable BSR. There was a BSR change that took place between then and now. Another one, Trump lost, F your feelings 2020. Whoever loses, lost, F your feelings 2024. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this exercise. I don't know about you, but I truly will be acting on the information that we got out of this video. Like, I'm going to watch this video back, take notes, and then go work on those designs. I don't know if you've seen my sales lately, but I've been absolutely killing it, making well over $1,000 a day profit. Yes, while doing all the other stuff that I do simultaneously, selling political print-on-demand products. It got to the point where I decided to make a course dedicated to it, where I outline step-by-step exactly how I do what I do. It's been a hit. I've been getting emails from the students telling me that they just listed something and it started selling multiple times that day right away, because we're keeping up with trends in real time. That's where the opportunity lies. But also, like I said, looking back in time, and getting out ahead of some of these things that are easy to predict. Anyways, guys, if you're interested, that will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another new video.